What's up, my friends? It is Mr. Gallows, of course, and welcome back to another movie review. Well, guys, today I just returned from seeing Alita Battle Angel, another movie that I was really looking forward to seeing. So, what is my initial reaction fresh from the theater? Well, it was pretty damn awesome, but yeah, guys, I mean, this movie, it looked so cool and original and exotic, and I have to say, once again, I'm leaving the movie theater very disappointed tonight. And I'm just so underwhelmed by this movie. I mean, it was cool, right? It was a really cool movie, but I'm seriously underwhelmed by it. I was expecting so much more from this movie. I mean, I even went to, there was a 9:30 showing here, an early showing here, and I never go to those night showings, but I was pretty excited to see this movie because it just looked so cool, and I mean, it was, but the story just wasn't there. I mean, you know what this movie reminded me of? This movie reminded me of Avatar, where it's really visually entertaining. I mean, it really is. It's an incredible visual spectacle, but the themes and the elements in the film is just nothing new. It's nothing that we haven't seen before. It's pretty generic, and yeah, that really disappointed me. And that's really my biggest issue with the film, is that it doesn't do anything original, really. It's a pretty basic film, it's a pretty vanilla film. The characters aren't really well developed, it doesn't make you think about anything, even though there are really great themes in this movie for like artificial intelligence and the future of mankind and stuff like that. It still doesn't really make you think, because there aren't, that element of the story really wasn't developed well. And to me, this is kind of like what I like to call a background movie. I don't know if you guys do this yourself, but it's a movie that I put on in the background if I was like taking if I was like writing a script for like my next video or something like that, or taking notes for my book. It's an entertaining film. Like a TV movie. Like if it's on TV, you'd put it on. If there's nothing else on TV, you'd definitely put it on and watch it. It's one of those kinds of movies, right? It's like, but that's not striving to be anything great, right? And that's what bothers me so much about it. However, having said all that though, this movie is really cool. I mean, it is a really awesome movie. It is pure eye candy, it is really visually entertaining, it is a joy to look at, it is absolutely 100% built for IMAX. I mean, this movie is totally built for IMAX. This is something that you need to see with a big screen and a sound system, definitely. It's got this nice, futuristic, cyberpunk kind of high fantasy theme to it, which is very immersive, and I did love that element of the movie, so I can recommend that you go see this in theaters. But the problem is that, if you're looking for a story, this movie doesn't have it, or at least it just doesn't deliver on all of the levels that it really should. You know what I mean? Because a movie like this is supposed to be new and exciting and original, and just wasn't. So for an overall score, I'm going to go with, we'll go with a solid, come on now, a solid 70%. Yeah, guys, 70% is what I've got for this movie, and that is, again, yet another underwhelming score for me. It's every year the movie industry tends to trick us, don't they? It's like they put out these awesome trailers for these movies that look really original and exciting and new, and we get there, and parts of it are original, exciting, and new, but again, the story isn't there. Where are the story writers? Where have the story writers gone? I mean, seriously, we need some original concepts back here in the movie world at some point. Well, my friends, that's going to do it for this fresh from the theater reaction to Alita Battle Angel. Now it's time for you guys to leave all of your thoughts, opinions, and your scores, of course, down below in the Great White Void. And now it's time for me to go fight in my own cybernetic punk-ish futuristic metropolis universe. I'm coming, Alita! Alita! I'm coming, Alita! you guys if I did the whole video. Ah!